There was a time in my life where I thought that if you put anything between two pieces of bread, I would probably eat it. However, you, the audience, seem hell-bent on proving me wrong. Let's see what happens this week. I'm Daniel DeBona.
And I'm Nick Hardy, and we want to know what you got.
So this week, Nick and I took to Facebook and we thought, maybe there's people out there that eat a weird sandwich that nobody else eats. We took your suggestions, we put them on a plate, and we've created the game Sandwich or Sandwon't.
And this is the Peanut Butter and Helly edition.
Peanut Butter and Helly. Because what we noticed as people started giving us a lot of sandwiches is a lot of y'all eat weird stuff with peanut butter. So,
A lot.
what started off as maybe just being a episode about eating weird sandwiches became an episode about eating weird sandwiches specifically with peanut butter. On the plus side, y'all have given us tons of content for other episodes that we'll probably get to at the end. So what we have here are 3 different plates of peanut butter sandwiches. I believe we're going to start here with what we've deemed the creamy plate. We're going to move on to this one, which can only be called the pickle plate. And then finally, up here, we've got the savory plate. Just remember, as you watch us eat these are things that you, the people who take the time to watch these videos, actually told us you ate.
You actually eat these.
If I find out that any of you did this as a joke, we're going to have words. Because this is what we have here. I made these not too long ago. And I got to tell you, not super excited. Would almost rather eat another little nitro than get into some of these. But without further ado, I suppose we get to Sandwich or Sandwon't. And we're going to start with the creamy plate. Nick, should we start with, let's go start with the ranch?
Go peanut butter and ranch.
Peanut butter and ranch was suggested to us by Heather Vest Limmer.
There's a little
cross section there.
peanut butter and ranch.
We really caked it on there. So, Heather Vest Limmer,
My sister.
I hope that you really eat this because we're about to put ourselves through it. This is peanut butter and ranch.
And I hate ranch.
Those are 2 flavors that have nothing.
That is not good. That's not even close to good. Why did we used to eat that as kids?
Oh my. What is,
That is not good.
There's nothing about those flavors that's complimentary.
Going back in. Excuse me.
Oh God, I had a lot of ranch.
You don't talk with your mouth full. But, yeah.
There's absolutely nothing about those flavors that's complimentary.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
That makes me hate ranch even more than I already did.
I like ranch, and now I'm turning a corner.
Okay.
So that was I was gonna be a long
like
episode.
The sandwich went bad.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Well, not doing the hot thing. Going straight into the
I can
water.
only imagine that that's what it would taste like if peanut butter went bad. So that was peanut butter and ranch. Oh, okay.
Well,
that's one down.
Only next is something closely related to peanut butter and ranch. Peanut butter and mayonnaise.
This was a peanut butter and mayonnaise. Now, from our Facebook post, what I've gathered is that this seems to be a very traditionally Southern thing. The people who seem to be jumping on board with the peanut butter and mayo seem to be older people. I'm not saying old, I'm saying older than me, perhaps. Like my mother-in-law, who grew up in the South. This seemed to be a staple at some point. I don't know if it's like a recession-era thing, because these are both cheaper ingredients.
It's a lot of mayo.
Yeah, I know. No, don't get it wrong. I definitely caked on ingredients.
Did not shy away from making us taste these flavors.
This one didn't come to us from any one person. This one just seems to be a very traditionally Southern thing. Honestly, it seems to be an old white lady thing. I mean, if we're calling a spade here, that's who seems to have suggested this one as an older white lady one. So anyway, this is peanut butter and mayo And I guess it's a southern thing.
Real big bite.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that's a Sandwon't.
That's a Sandwon't. That's a Sandwon't. I'm not mad at this at all.
It makes me feel a little bit better. I don't like bananas. Do not like bananas. But I feel a little bit better about the peanut butter, banana, and mayo right now.
This is weird. And I like it. How very strange. But I'm into that. Unlike the ranch, the mayonnaise and the peanut butter complement each other strangely. That's weird.
Yeah.
But after all these years of hearing about it, I get it now.
There's dill and ranch. So I feel like that throws it off, which kind of scares me about the future of our pickles over here.
Oh yeah, we got the pickle plate. But so now we're taking the last one step further. Now I grew up with the classic peanut butter banana.
Yeah.
But somebody went ahead and was like, I like the peanut butter banana, I like the peanut butter mayonnaise. So I'm going to go all three. And this is the peanut butter, banana, and mayo, courtesy of Rebecca Scott. Rebecca, thanks for the suggestion. I hope you're doing well with retirement. Rebecca used to teach with me, and she's now retired. I hope you're enjoying it. Rebecca Scott suggested this one.
There is mayonnaise, peanut butter, and banana in every single bite of this sandwich, by the way. Did not shy away.
Yes. I mean, you can kind of see if you can see it there. There's definitely banana all over that. There's not a bite to be had where you're getting away from it. So, peanut butter, banana, and mayo.
Instantly get the banana flavor that I don't like, but peanut butter and mayo comes in mastery real quick.
That's thick. That's thick. Peanut butter, banana, already thick. You toss that mayo in there. If I had to pick, I'd leave the banana off and just eat the peanut butter mayo. And I like bananas. I'm not like Nick. I do enjoy bananas. But if I had to pick one, you know what though? The banana, you know what though? I'm gonna revisit that. The banana adds a sweet element that breaks up the tangy and the thick and the creamy. This, you know what, Rebecca? You're onto something with that one.
I like the way the peanut butter and the mayonnaise mask a lot of the banana flavor that I don't like.
See, and I like bananas. And once I kind of got used to it, with each bite I looked forward to the banana. I looked forward to the sweetness that it gave.
I was the opposite. Whenever I tasted the banana, I was looking forward to the peanut butter and the mayonnaise to cover that up.
So, I'm going to call that one a Sandwon't. I'm okay with it.
I'll call it a Sandwon't too. I did not hate it.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
So there we go. So far we're in the black here with our wins. But now
never doing ranch again.
No. Oh no. Heather. No. You can keep that one. That was awful.
Pickles.
So now we move forward to the pickle plate. Now, the peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Funny enough, this one came to us from where I lost you here. Taylor Bryant suggested this one to us, and she even managed to point out that this was a pregnancy craving that she had that just kind of stuck, and she still eats them. And I think it even goes back. I think there's a running joke that like peanut butter and pickles is something that you don't mix, but that pregnant ladies crave together. However, Taylor, you weren't very specific, so
we got two kinds of pickles here. We got bread and butter pickles, and we got dill pickles.
Because
do you remember which one's which?
I do remember which one's which based on the look. We got dill on this side, we got bread and butter on this side. If nothing else, we're here to please, and if you're just going to say peanut butter and pickle,
hey, we're going multiple pickles.
We're going to see what, oh man, the burps now though. There's so much going on in my stomach right now.
So do we go?
This is dill,
Let's start off with dill because I feel like the bread and butter one's going to be
Okay.
more tasty.
So we're going to start with the dill. And once again, I'd just like to illustrate, there's not a bite to be had in here.
Ingredients here.
We're not going to get a bite that's just peanut butter. So this is peanut butter.
We're here to please you guys.
And the hamburger dill chip. So caveat here, I'm a huge pickle fan. And I don't know that there's a lot you could do to a pickle that I wouldn't want to eat it. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Sandwich.
Yeah, that is a good sandwich. Like, I was like you. I was worried because of the ranch.
Yeah. That's a good sandwich.
I thought the tanginess would mess everything up, but that's a good sandwich. It's not complementary flavors. It's contrasting flavors, right? Like the pickles are tangy.
Yeah. That's a Sandwon't.
Oh, that's a big win. That's my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
I'm into that. All right, so
that was good. Pregnancy cravings.
Pregnancy cravings. We're on to something.
They're not all crazy.
All right. Oh, so
right,
next we've got
two.
the bread and butter pickles, because like I said, you weren't very specific. Now,
I'm telling you.
Nick, while grocery shopping, managed to find the world's thickest bread and butter pickles.
Yes.
I have never seen a bread and butter pickle this thick.
To add to that, I did go grocery shopping, and I spent an X amount of dollars. Whoever can figure out or get closest to my dollar amount in 2 weeks, just mention in the comments, in 2 weeks you will get.
We have some free tickets to Pink Box Burlesque show at Nocturnal Tavern on March 26th. March 26th, Pink Box Burlesque is going to be doing a show at Nocturnal Tavern, and we have got 2 tickets to give away from that. So, you go down in the comments after the video, you make a guess about how much Nick spent on groceries to create this episode. Whoever gets closest is going to win 2 tickets to go see Pink Box Burlesque at Nocturnal Tavern. Both friends of the show. Shout out to Danny Shanahan, Scott Harless, Soapy Jones, Mama Dixie, all of them out there. We really appreciate you guys watching and supporting. We're going to be giving away tickets. The show's 3 weeks away or so from the time we're recording. We're going to get them out to you in time to where you'll have a couple days to plan on going. So go down to the comments and guess how much you think. But
it'll be a good time. You won't regret it.
Back to bread and butter pickles on the peanut butter.
Let's try it.
I'm not feeling that one as much as the dill.
It's not as bad as the ranch. I'm going to finish this whole thing. But
I'm going to finish it. Definitely not. Ranch is the only one that I haven't finished so far. My biggest, so I'm a pickle fan. My biggest problem with bread and butter pickles has always been consistency. I don't even know this is a flavor thing. The bread and butter pickle itself is always very soft in the middle. I don't know if that is a product of how you make a bread and butter pickle or what. But the bread and butter pickle is very soft in the middle. And that consistency with the creaminess of the peanut butter is turning me off. I'm going to call that one a Sandwon't. I'm not feeling that. I did finish it, but it's not one I would go back and eat.
I think the contrasting, so they're sweet pickles, and the peanut butter is kind of sweet, but they don't really mesh well together. Their sweetness it tastes off to a certain degree.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Sandwon't on the bread and butter pickle.
I'm going with Sandwon't on bread and butter pickles. Dill pickles, though. Sandwon't.
Dill pickles.
Yeah, dill
Definitely
pickles was awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed dill pickles.
All right.
So we've made it through the creamy plate. We've made it through the pickle plate. So far, let's see where it...
Well,
we
made it through.
Right. So we're at 3 Sandwints and 2 Sandwon'ts. And we've got 3 sandwiches left as we get to...
I'm going to cleanse my palate.
The savory plate. Now, the savory plate is a mess.
Oh, it's a big mess.
I'm not going to lie to you. The savory plate is an absolute mess. Nick, I don't even know where we start with these. You call it.
I think that we should start with Ethan Bird's suggestion of peanut butter and cheese, to be honest.
Okay. So Ethan Bird suggested the peanut butter and cheese.
We got a slice of American cheese.
Got the old Kraft single on there. Half a slice of cheese and some slathered on peanut butter.
Oh yeah, and it's not. This is a slice of cheese that we folded in half and put in a half a sandwich. It's not just
right. So we each have half a slice on our quarter of a sandwich.
Yeah.
This gives the appeal of a budget meal.
Oof,
This definitely appeals to be some sort of budget meal, but peanut butter and cheese.
Peanut butter and cheese.
I'm going to be chewing this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but I like it.
Ooh, I do not.
I like it. That's good.
That is... I don't know, you're ready to screenshot this and meme it, do whatever you want. That is the thickest thing I've ever put in my mouth. Without a doubt. I have never once in my life had something as thick as half a Kraft single and peanut butter. That is chewy.
But for me, the flavor was not the grossest thing I've ever tried.
Oh no.
It was, I think one slice of cheese on a whole sandwich, instead of doing the double slice that we just had, essentially the double slice, whatever.
Right.
I think that would even out pretty well. It would make for a pretty good sandwich.
I gotta disagree on that one. I think we're gonna part ways for the first time here.
Calling it a Sandwon't.
I gotta call that one a Sandwon't. I couldn't even taste the cheese on top of the peanut butter, so all it seemed to do was make it way harder. It was just a roadblock in the way of me eating a peanut butter sandwich. It's like, I want a peanut butter sandwich, but also I want it to take twice as long to eat. Maybe I'll throw some cheese on here.
Throw some cheese on there.
All right, so see, so now I'm torn because I feel like there's one of these that is going to be miserable, and one of these that's going to be maybe bad, maybe good. It could go either way, and I don't know which way I want to. You know what? I say we go with the better one, and then we finish with.
We're gonna finish with the onion.
We're gonna finish with what's wild. All right, so next
Chuck
up,
Smith, my old Marine Corps friend,
Chuck
suggested this.
That is peanut butter and bologna.
And once again, we didn't shy away from the ingredients. This is a half a slice of bologna on this little
Yes,
quarter of a
so we
sandwich.
took a whole slice of bologna, cut it in half, and then we each got half on our quarter of a sandwich. This is peanut butter and bologna.
Good.
Is that Oscar Mayer?
I did get Oscar Mayer.
That's not bad. I like that. I like that a lot.
I think we're going to divide again.
I would be willing to put a dill pickle on this and still eat it.
That would probably be better for me. I think, again, this is another thing where there's too much bologna on this sandwich right now.
See, I am of the camp where there's no such thing as too much bologna. Pile it on, I'll keep eating it. Fry it, cold, take the red ribbon off, eat the bologna. This is good. The bologna flavor definitely shines through. The peanut butter as a condiment keeps it from being too dry. I like that one. I'm gonna call that a Sandwon't.
Oh, man. I'm calling it a Sandwon't. It's too much bologna on that thing for me. I think maybe half the bologna might make it taste a little better, but...
Man, I really put a lot of peanut butter on these things.
As soon as I put that in my mouth, the bologna smell went up into my nose, and it just overwhelmed that whole sandwich, and I'm not a fan.
See, love bologna smell. Pile it on there. I'll eat the bologna. So next, and finally, but definitely not least. So this is the point where I really start to wonder kind of what we're doing with our lives as we record this show. This particular suggestion comes to us from Kellyanne Griffiths. Kellyanne, I love you, we go way back. But this is one of the most bizarre things
That's a big chunk of onion.
that I've ever heard anybody eating. Of course, this is a peanut butter and onion sandwich, which came to us with the instructions of you put peanut butter on the bread, you put onion on the bread. We dug a little deeper. We said, should we grill the onion? She said no, but use Vidalia. So we got Vidalia, and then we were like, well, hell, if we're gonna do it,
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. So that is a big old thick chunk of Vidalia onion.
It is a big, thick chunk of onion.
Raw, just raw.
Straight raw.
Nick cut it right before we got going.
Yeah.
If you check us out on Instagram, you can see me cry a little bit in the live video. But this is the thing that's happening. We're about to eat.
Oh man, that's strong. This is gonna be fun.
We're about to eat raw onion and peanut butter.
So much fun.
In our final sandwich or Sandwon't moment, Peanut Butter and Helly edition. Here we go.
Cheers.
What are we doing? You know what though? I can't take this seriously. This is so weird.
It's. I mean,
It's not onion. There's a lot of onion.
There's a lot of onion. It's kind of refreshing in a way.
Right? That's the perfect word. It's oddly refreshing. It's everything we've been eating is so thick and so heavy.
The onion makes it easier to eat.
The crisp of the onion absolutely makes it easier to eat. Now, would I ever eat another one of those of my own volition? No.
It's definitely a Sandwon't.
Oh, it's a Sandwon't. But it's far from the worst one we've had.
Yeah.
We managed to start the show off with the worst one, apparently.
Thank God.
It's definitely not the worst one, but I'm going to call it a Sandwon't.
I'm calling that one a Sandwon't as well.
Just
that much onion. Maybe. Well, she did suggest grilling the whole sandwich. Excuse me for wiping my face. She did suggest grilling the whole sandwich. So when we do our hot sandwich episode in the future, maybe we'll try that again. We'll revisit it.
Which is a perfect segue into the fact that
Grilled onions.
y'all have given us a ton of great suggestions. So if you'd enjoyed this one, don't worry. There's going to be plenty more Sandwich or Sandwon't coming out of this episode because y'all gave us a ton of suggestions. So far, some ideas we've had are we're going to do a hot sandwich episode. And I don't know. At this point, it's looking like we're going to do a mayo episode. So if this weren't a child-friendly show, then I'd share some words with those of you that apparently put mayonnaise on everything. But we keep our mouths clean around here.
Yep.
And fresh with onion.
Yes.
Apparently. So we're looking at a mayo episode, a hot sandwich episode. I don't know. Things can get really weird. We'll probably keep taking suggestions, but
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed Sandwich or Sandwon't. If you have, make sure you head down there to the comments. Let us know what you think.
Hit the bell.
That'll let you subscribe. Of course, if you have an idea of how much Nick spent on groceries, you want to drop that estimate down in the comments as well, as we will go through those and we will be giving away 2 tickets to go see Pink Box Burlesque perform at Nocturnal Tavern on March 26th. It's a Thursday. March 26th, they will be performing, and we have got 2 tickets to give away based on whoever gets closest to what Nick spent on groceries.
Yep.
If you've enjoyed this and you want to support us, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter and on Facebook at What You Got Show. If you have an idea for something, you can hit us up on one of those, or if you've got a long form idea, feel free to email us at whatyougotShow@gmail.com. We promise we're not going to beg you for money, but if you're feeling generous, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at What You Got Show. We'll find a way to include you. We are always looking for new guest hosts and people to do things with the show. We've got some great ideas on deck, guys, and we hope to keep making you some premium content. But I guess that's about it for today.
About it.
Hit the comments. Hopefully the video over there.
There's going to be a video here that maybe if you like this one, watch it. Facebook will suggest a video over here. And then somewhere about right there, we'll do the subscribe button.
Just click something. Keep us going. We appreciate y'all watching. If you love the show, make sure you give us a share. It's absolutely the best way that you could help us out. I'm Daniel Labona.
And I'm Nick